Hello everybody, this is going to be a very short video that's going to show you how to download, install, and open up your Python environment that you're going to be using every single day in this course. So let's get started. The first thing you have to do is download the latest version of Python. You may already have Python on your machine. In fact, a real old version of it gets preloaded on Macs, and you might have been using Python for some other course. I need you to download the exact same version, the very latest version that everybody else is using, so that we can share files, we can use modules each other has developed, and so that it makes it much easier for the troubleshooting. So you're going to have to navigate to https://www.python.org downloads. That page is going to have downloads available for both the latest Python 2.x version and the latest Python 3.x version for a variety of platforms. Now, Python 3 has been available for years and years, but there is a big community of users that likes Python 2 and has kept that around. A lot of the tutorial sites that you're going to see on the web use Python 2. We're not. We're going to use Python 3. I want us to learn the latest version, and there's some features in it that we're going to be taking advantage of. So make sure that you download whatever the latest version is of Python 3. It's 3.5 as of the time that I'm making this video, but it may have changed by the time that you do your download. So for this course, you're going to need to download version 3.5 or later. Do not, repeat, do not download version 2. Here's what the download screen looks like when you go to the python.org downloads. Now, I happened to do this screen capture when I was on my Windows machine. It tells me to download the latest version for Windows. If you are on a Mac, that's fine. It'll have download the latest version for the Mac. So whatever comes up on your machine, that's fine. It'll have a download Python, whatever the latest 3.5 or latest version 3 is, and a download Python, whatever the latest version 2 is. This is the one you want. You want 3 dot something. So you're going to click on that. It's going to download a file, and you're going to execute the file that's downloaded. If you're on Windows, it's a .exe file. If you're on Mac, it's a .pkg file. So you're going to download it and execute it. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to install the software by double-clicking on your download file. Take all the defaults in the installation process. There are opportunities to customize it. We don't need to. The defaults are going to be perfectly fine for us, and that's going to make for a pretty quick install. Okay, now once you've done that, you need to verify that Python was installed. I want you to open up a program that will be installed in the Python folder that you just downloaded called IDLE, I-D-L-E. It's not an acronym. It doesn't stand for anything. It's named IDLE after Eric Idle, who was a comedian in the Monty Python troupe. You'll find that the people who developed the language Python were really big fans of Monty Python, and you find a few vestiges of that throughout the names in the language. Okay. You're going to find your IDLE program and execute it. Don't worry, I'm going to show you me doing it on my machine in just a second so you can see exactly how to do that. Find your IDLE program and execute it. You should come up with a window similar to the one on this page. You'll get something that says Python version whatever it is that you've downloaded. 3.5.0, 3.5.1, whatever is the latest version. And then it'll end up with this 3 greater than signs as a prompt for you to type things in. You don't need to type anything in there. So you need to then prove to me that you did download the latest version. So when you open up IDLE, you're going to take a screenshot just like this. You're going to take a screenshot of your screen that shows that it was implemented, and then save that screenshot to a bitmap or a GIF or a JPEG or a PNG file. Save your screenshot to any form of graphic output, and you're going to submit that as part of the verifying your installation assignment. You need to do this by Thursday, January 28th. It'll be the easiest 5 points you'll ever earn in this class. Should take you just a couple of seconds to do, and it gives you some experience with submitting files on Canvas in order to earn some points. You'll be submitting lots of files. So we're going to watch as I bring up my idle program and show you a few things that you can do. Okay, here I am on my Windows 10 desktop, and on Windows 10 I'm going to go into my little Windows menu over here, and I need to find an application recently added. You'll see idle right there. Or you can go to the folder where you installed it and execute it. When I click on it, it opens up this Python 3.51 shell. Now, if you're on a Mac, what you're going to be doing is on your Finder, go to Applications, and then open the Python 3.5 folder. That's the default from the installation, and there will be a program in there called idle. Once you execute it, you'll be looking exactly the same as this example that I've got in Windows. You've got the idle shell. You can do things in Python. We're going to do a lot more in the future, but rather than just have you open it up and take your screen capture and prove that you got the right version, let's do something. Let's see what 3 times 8 is. If I type 3 times 8, I get a 24. You'll notice that unlike some other programming languages, this one's interactive, or I can run a file, but it can do things right as I type them in. I can say print, and then in quotes, the number is, and then do 3 times 8. And it'll print out the number is 24. Isn't that exciting? We are going to be doing lots more of this on the videos to come, but just to prove that your Python is working, see if you can go along and do the same things that I just did. Then to exit, you can type quit, and you're done. Okay, go do your screenshot after you've downloaded, submit it, and move on to the next module.